Are you ready for a jaw-dropping development that could change the landscape of the San Francisco 49ers? Rumor has it that a certain young quarterback, who has taken the league by storm, is on the cusp of a groundbreaking contract extension that could make him one of the highest-paid players in NFL history. This isn't just speculation, it's a game-changer for our franchise. Stay tuned as we dive into the details of this sensational news that could shape our future. Brock Purdy is making headlines again, but this time it's not just about his incredible play on the field. Spotrac has released a jaw-dropping contract projection for the young quarterback, forecasting a 4-year extension worth a staggering $238.9 million, averaging $59.7 million a year. If this projection holds true, Purdy will join the ranks of elite quarterbacks in terms of pay, and honestly, that's a game-changer for the San Francisco 49ers. Let's take a moment to appreciate how far Purdy has come. Drafted as the last pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, he's risen to become one of the most efficient and reliable passers in the league. His journey began late in the 2022 season when injuries to Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo thrust him into the spotlight. And did he ever deliver? He stepped up with remarkable poise and accuracy, leading the 49ers to an NFC Championship game appearance. Fast forward to 2023, and Purdy has firmly established himself as the franchise quarterback under the brilliant mind of head coach Kyle Shanahan. Now, let's talk about the weapons surrounding him. With Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle at his disposal, Purdy has thrived in a high-powered offense that showcases his strengths. His ability to execute Shanahan's complex schemes while maintaining strong decision-making and surprising mobility has made him indispensable to the team. So, it's no wonder that Spotrac's projection reflects not just his current play, but the escalating value of quarterbacks in today's NFL. With stars like Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow, and Jalen Hurts getting record contracts, Purdy's impending extension aligns perfectly with this upward trend. However, we have to consider the implications of such a hefty contract for the 49ers' future. Purdy has 1 year left on his rookie contract, which has been a financial blessing for the team. He's only set to make $1.1 million this year, allowing the 49ers to build a championship-caliber roster around him. But if Purdy's projected extension becomes a reality, the 49ers will need to reevaluate their long-term strategy. His new contract could have significant ramifications on the team's salary cap, potentially limiting their ability to retain other key players as his salary skyrockets in just a few years. Look, locking in Purdy at such a premium rate would secure the quarterback position for the foreseeable future. But we can't ignore the weight of that decision. While it might not hinder what the 49ers can do now, they must tread carefully and be mindful of their spending. Shanahan and general manager John Lynch are all in on Purdy, stating their desire to have him in San Francisco for a long time. And honestly, I get it. Purdy has shown that he can lead this team, but the question is, at what cost? So, do you think this was the best decision? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, locking in a quarterback of Purdy's caliber is essential for building a successful franchise. On the other hand, we've seen how a massive contract can impact a team's ability to keep other stars. What do you think? Should the 49ers go all in on Purdy, or should they consider the long-term implications? I want to hear your opinions down below. The San Francisco 49ers faced a tumultuous 2024 season, finishing with a disappointing 6-11 record after a string of successful playoff runs. It's a stark contrast to the team's previous 3 years, where they consistently reached the NFC Championship game. Now, as we dive into the offseason, the focus shifts to the upcoming NFL free agency and the 2025 draft, with the 49ers poised to have around $46 million in cap space, according to Over the Cap. However, while that figure sounds promising, the reality is that the 49ers have several key players set to hit the market. And one of the most pressing concerns is the future of cornerback Charvarius Ward. With his impressive track record, Ward is likely to attract significant interest from other teams, potentially leading to a bidding war that could leave San Francisco in a tough spot. In light of this, Lorenzo J. Reyna from Clutch Points has suggested that the 49ers should consider bringing in Dante Jackson from the Pittsburgh Steelers as a potential replacement. Jackson had a standout year in 2024, racking up 38 tackles and 5 interceptions, marking a career-best performance. At a $6 million cap hit, he could be an affordable option for the 49ers, especially if Ward departs. Now let's talk about how Jackson could fit into the 49ers defense. Imagine him teaming up with Diomedor Lenoir, who has also proven to be a playmaker. Jackson's ability to generate turnovers would be a crucial addition, helping to fill the void if Ward does indeed leave. The 49ers' pass defense ranked 5th in the league last season, allowing just 192.8 passing yards per game, and adding a player like Jackson could solidify that standing even further. It's a move that could help maintain the strength of the defense, while also being fiscally responsible. But here's the real question. Is Dante Jackson the right choice? Can he replicate or even improve upon the level of play that Ward has provided? Honestly, I'm torn. Jackson's track record speaks for itself, but he's also stepping into a team culture and system that he hasn't been a part of before. This transition can be challenging for many players, and the 49ers need someone who can hit the ground running. As a fan, I'm excited about the possibilities but cautious about the potential outcomes. We all want to see our team not only compete, but thrive, and every decision made during this offseason can dramatically impact our chances for the 2025 season and beyond. The stakes are high, and it's essential for the management to make the right calls. Now I want to hear from you, the faithful 49ers fans. What are your thoughts on pursuing Dante Jackson? Do you believe he is the right fit? What does the future hold for Charvarius Ward? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. This off-season is pivotal for the 49ers, and your insights could spark some great discussions. So, if you're passionate about the 49ers and want to keep up with all the latest developments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates as we continue to dissect every move the team makes. Let's gear up for an exciting off-season together.